I'd like to speak about a topic that is increasingly hazardous to us and fatal to all of our lives. Even though many people tell you not to do it, people do it anyway. Just like when you tell someone not to do something and they do the opposite. It's kind of like what we do while texting while driving. We simply tell ourselves that it can't happen to us or it won't never happen to us. For some reason, people just ignore all the warning signs about committing to this hazard act, when in one split second, it can mean losing your life or taking the life of someone else. I'm referring to texting while driving. Studies confirm the dangers of texting while driving. These studies prove that a texting driver is just impairment and as great as, if not greater than, a person being under the influence of alcohol. Because the texting driver is so distracted by reading or seeing a text message, their reaction time is responding to a sudden roadway hazard. It is for the less than those drivers who do not text while driving. No text message is worth dying over, or taking someone else's life. So don't text while driving. If you have to wait till you get to a stopping area and pull over and text, but don't text while driving. Distraction driving by texting involves the use of our visual, manual, and attention. Because texting engages in all these functions, it is by far the worst distraction ever to drivers. All of us need to be aware of the seriousness of the distraction when texting while driving. Some strategy statistics by Karen Millen show that driving while using a cell phone reduces the amount of brain activity associated with driving by 37%. It also shows that text messaging creates a crash risk 23 times worse than driving while not being distracted. Other studies show that 40% of all American teens have been in a car with a driver who used a cell phone in a way that placed them in danger. Even I've been in a car with my friends and seen them text, and I should have said something because it's very dangerous to text while driving. Cell phone use while driving has become the #1 source of driving distraction. Texting while driving is seriously becoming a growing trend. Everybody's texting while driving. You can drive down the road and look over to your left and someone's using their phone to text, or they're talking on the phone, and if you notice, their car will kind of swerve to the right or swerve to the left. Texting is becoming a growing trend and a national epic, quickly becoming one of the major reasons for loss of life in a vehicle. The biggest problem is that some of you don't think it is a problem because most of you feel confident that you can send a safely text while driving, and that you also feel calm and you think it's easy to do. Even I felt this way, like I can text and drive at the same time knowing that I can't, and you shouldn't do that. And this type of attitude toward texting must stop. It only takes the blink of an eye to have a major accident while texting and driving. Children and young teens see their parents do it, and they feel like it is okay for them to do it too, when it's not. You should never text while driving. Something needs to be done to stop this major growing distraction to drivers. Many states are already passing laws banning drivers from text messaging and using held hand phones. I feel that the biggest preventer of this problem is us. All citizens becoming involved in helping to put a stop to this. Many of us see other drivers texting and just ignore it or pay it no attention. Even I've seen my own mother text while I'm riding in the car with her, and I should tell her, don't text while driving because it's not safe. We've all been in the car with one of our family members or friends and seen them text, and we don't say anything. If we could all just come together and put a stop to this as all citizens, many of us see other drivers texting. When we start getting involved, alerting the law enforcement and putting materials out there to inform about the seriousness of driving while texting, the tragedy maybe will begin to see a change in people, and maybe they'll stop texting. It is up to all of us to help put a stop to this. We could be saving our own life and the lives of others if we don't text while driving. So don't text while driving. It isn't safe.